Hello and welcome to the channel. We are down today with Wessex Marine to have a look at this rather spectacular serious boat in the form of a Targa 46. These I think are probably the original go anywhere boats. Very practical. I've met a few of these out and about on our travels around the world, starting with a very functional bathing platform full of non-slip with a nice big rubber defender built around the outside, decent sized stern gates and a couple of fender baskets taking you up into this very functional working deck, if you like. A couple of Volvo Penta D6 440s down here. I say we're not going to get into the engine bays because it is a boat show, but that will give you something in the region of probably 25-26 knot cruise and probably late 20s, possibly even early 30s flat out, covered with this fabulous full-length hard top and these incredible solid stanchions and lovely grab rails. A couple of storage lockers doubling up as seats over the side here, and again really nice cap rail. Look at the quality of this teak cap rail that runs right the way forward. In fact, let's go forward first. Side entry gate so you can board from either side. Nice decent height gunnels and sunken side decks, making this a really easy boat to move around at sea. And these boats are really designed to pretty much take you where you need to go irrespective of the sea conditions. Forward door into the pilot house, a couple of steps up takes you forward where you can see forward sun cushions, a little bit of luxuriating, and the rail follows you right the way up to the working space forward, which quite neatly is separated off. Little locker down here which I imagine takes you into the, there you go, anchor space, chain space. Beautiful stainless steel chain on that. Windlass, again beautiful stainless anchor handling gear, stainless steel anchor, and very much a working boat. Look at that. These really are built to go where you need to go when you want to go. So a couple of steps down, another door so you can access from both sides, and again you can actually fold the rail back so you can pop over the side. Two midship cleats. But look at this rail is absolutely perfect handhold as you're walking down the side decks. And again, we're going to go upstairs, so two more lockers down here, which become part of the steps that take you up onto the flybridge. Great grab rails everywhere you go, and fantastic, very functional, very practical, non-slip deck everywhere. So take a quick look back. Bit of seat cushions here, and a bit of storage space, I would imagine, on the top of that hard top. Life raft, radar, nav lights, and TV, etc. up there. So there's a table under here which pulls out and slots into these spaces. Forward on the starboard side we have our helm station. Really nice comfortable seat, and there's a standard thing with these Scandinavian style boats, they always seem to go for blue seating. Decent size Raymarine there. A Raymarine secondary controller there. Bow and stern thrusters, which is really nice on a boat of this size. Conventional steering wheel as you would expect, and throttle controllers. If I take a quick peek forward here, look, you can see there's that foredeck. Pivoting navigator seat, which is really nice. So that you can turn it around, face it forward when you're going along, spin it around like it is here, make it more sociable, and probably also gain access to that slot-in table. So let's go and have a look inside. What an easy stairway to get up and down. So here we go, let's head inside. I'm just going to take my shoes off for the sake of it. So we've instantly met by a set of stairs that take us down into the undersold cockpit. But look at this. Normally when you step on a new boat as this is, you can smell the GRP. In this one you can actually smell the wood and the wax that's gone into that wood. So because it's a practical boat, there's not really any carpeting around here. Galley on the starboard side, Very functional, very sensible looking galley, decent sized sink. Nice Corian hard tops with double burner ceramic hob. And then down here we have a oven, and I think what's this dishwasher down there. Look at that, a little drawer to keep your chopping board in. There's lots and lots of storage down here, but I won't bother opening every cupboard. On the port side, very decent large dinette. Just astern there's a big sort of chart area, storage area. Decent size windows all the way around, giving you loads and loads of light and ventilation. There's a sort of binnacle here with some extra storage in, and a really nice teak grab rail so you can move yourself forwards to the forward helm station. You see the side doors here that we looked at on the side deck. Then there's a decent, probably 3-seater navigator seat there, access to the fore cabin, additional storage, and your forward sort of pilot house helm station. And you can see those ventilation hatches overhead, so even if it's a rough day you can vent them backwards and get some air through the system. Another isotherm fridge under the helm seat. Very practical looking helm seat there, access to the side door, and then as you would expect, your helm station. Now I believe you can pull that pin out and the whole steering console drops down towards you. So if you're standing, it's nice to steer standing. Access to the side door and over the side, and then the side cleats as well. But if you're sitting in the seat, you can fold that down, fold the footrest up, and you've got a comfortable long-term steering helming position. In case you're wondering, this is a controller, so you can control the spotlight that's on the foredeck. Very workmanlike forward-facing windscreens. So let's go and have a quick walk down below. This folds up. Quite clever the way the floor cuts away as you go down. So when you end up down here, you do in fact get surprisingly decent headroom. Storage all the way around in the cupboards. Shelves at the front there. A couple of reading lights. A couple of more cupboards down there. Decent hanging wardrobe in there, and behind me is a surprisingly spacious heads. Clever shower door that folds out to fill in that semicircle shower. Heated towel roll, which is very nice, and it's conventional heads with sink, storage, ventilation via the fan and via the window. But the woodwork in here is just exquisite. So that takes you that way. There's then another cabin under this seat here, so we lift that seat up like so, and that takes us down into the sort of mid cabin, if you like. Little seat down there. Let's just have a look in here. A couple of steep steps down, to be fair, but that then takes you into another cabin with light and ventilation. Double cabin, bit of storage over the back there. Storage over here, and obviously you have then got an opening window so you can get a cross breeze, and over the side here, down here, big opening wardrobe. And again, as amazing as it is, because you're under the helm seat here, again, incredible headroom. There's a lot of volume on this boat. So just pop that back down before we go. So walk down through the saloon and the galley. Again, as I mentioned before, lots of storage down here, storage cupboard here, big cupboard in here. A lot of trip switches and control panels for heating and audio in there. But if we go down here, it then takes us into the aft cabin. To start with, there's a decent sized double berth in here. Again, all with opening port lights and ventilation. Bit of storage in these cupboards at the end of the bed. I would be amazed if there wasn't also storage underneath the beds as well. Cupboard in there. thought it was another cupboard, but it's another cabin, but it's actually a mirror. But what we do have is we take a step back out of here and drop down. You'll notice there's a little quarter berth that runs down the side here. Storage at the back, again, window with ventilation. And then one step up and to port is the heads. Again, decent size, flushing loo, heated towel rail, lots of storage above and below the sink, and an absolutely vast full-size shower, all lined, really, really nice. So technically that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cabin layout on this Targa, and I am just purely out of interest going to have a quick peek under here. Storage bin, look at a mini lazarette. So I think we're going to finish off at the pilot station, because I do like these boats. You have a feeling of actually purpose when you're going somewhere on one of these. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much to Wessex Marine for showing us around. I'll put all the links and the details below. Any questions, contact Wessex Marine. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you next time round.